Alright everyone, it's July 1st and welcome to the jungle. We have some early jungle cut practice here. Going into the first round, I'm going to open Shiny Vigoroth. He opens with Heracross. Now Heracross didn't have much hype early on, but it is probably the best counter to Vigoroth. I switch into Noctowl, he goes with Venomoth. Venomoth is going to be weak to these Sky attacks and the air type moves that I'm using here, but I am going to shield the Silver Wind just to keep Noctowl healthy. One Sky attack will do the trick, and in comes his own Noctowl. He does have a health advantage. I'm going to fire off this Sky attack, and he decides not to block. He knows one more Sky attack will take down Noctowl, and I don't want to burn my last shield defending it. So I will bring in my Vigoroth. That counter is going to do good damage against the normal typing of Noctowl. I want to keep Vigoroth healthy because I know it's my best chance to win, so I'm going to spend my last shield on it. In comes Heracross, and I switch to Vespiquen. I really enjoy using Vespiquen. I want to add a second move to it, being Power Gem. Power Gem will give it coverage against bugs and flyers because the Power Gem move is a rock type attack. Mega Horn is not even going to do that much to Vespiquen. It's extremely tanky. In comes his Noctowl with low health, and we have a Body Slam charged up for the win. GG's going into round 2. I'm going to open Vespiquen. He opens Party Hat Raichu. So this is a legacy move Raichu that Thundershock is going to charge up really quick to a Brick Break. I'm going to try to get to my own charge move here, which is Bug Buzz, and he decides to shield. He fires off a Wild Charge. I'm going to defend my Vespiquen, try to fast move it down, but he gets off another Brick Break. As you can see though, that barely hurts at all. I think I can get to another charge move when he brings in his next Pokemon, and we do. Bug Buzz doesn't really do much to Noctowl, but I do get switch advantage because I was able to see his Pokemon first. I bring in my own Noctowl, not having a hard counter for it on my team. He switches into Vigoroth. I go Vigoroth of my own. It is a Vigoroth duel. He fires off a Brick Break, which is a good anti-Vigoroth move. I like Body Slam though, just because it is neutral damage. He's going to decide to shield that Body Slam and fire off a Brick Break. It hurts pretty bad, but I'm able to get off one more Body Slam with probably 1 HP left, and we take down his Vigoroth. Out comes Noctowl. I use my own Noctowl. I have a Sky attack ready, and I'm able to finish off his Noctowl just with fast moves. Going into round 3, I open Vespiquen again. He opens Shiny Forretress. Vespiquen isn't afraid of very many bugs in the meta, but it is afraid of Forretress. I'm going to bring in my Noctowl to counter it, and out comes Raichu. Raichu is extremely squishy, as you know, but it does get to its charge moves quickly. I don't take the shield bait here, and the Brick Break comes through. I fire off another Sky attack. He decides to shield. He's down to 1 shield. I have 2. In comes another charge move. It is Brick Break. I'm going to decide to defend that, and he draws the shield. Another Brick Break is just about finishes us off, but I'm able to get off another Sky attack to take out the Raichu. Noctowl is very weak. In comes Forretress. I'm going to let the switch timer go down a little bit, and in comes Vigoroth. Forretress's moves all hit very, very hard, so I'm going to defend that Rock Tomb. Out comes Noctowl. I switch into Vespiquen to absorb this attack here. It does a ton of damage, and I am able to get a charge move off at the last second. He decides not to shield, knowing that it won't hurt too bad. In comes my last hope, Vigoroth. I hit a Body Slam on this Noctowl. Does not take it out though. In comes the Sky attack. I'm able to counter down that Noctowl, but things don't look very good for me. That Forretress has a lot of health, and he has a shield in the bank. I fire off one more Body Slam, and it's not enough to take down Forretress. GG's. Going into the next round, I open Venusaur. I'd like to do a feature video on Venusaur soon. I think the Frenzy Plant is just overpowered as heck, and that Sludge Bomb does give it good coverage in the rest of the meta as well. I switch quickly into Vespiquen. He goes into Raichu. The only downside of Vespiquen, I think, is how slowly it charges its moves, but it is, I think, the best wall that I've found to Vigoroth so far. The best counter being Heracross, the best wall being Vespiquen. I bring back in my Venusaur. I know whatever it is, it won't hurt, so I decide not to shield. I've got 2 moves ready to go, Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb, and I've got plenty of health, so I have time to decide whenever that Pokemon comes out. He brings out his Venusaur and goes right for the kill shot with the Sludge Bomb. I shield. I fire off a Sludge Bomb of my own, and he does not shield. I fire off a Frenzy Plant. He decides to block. We're almost able to Vine Whip him down, but he gets off a Sludge Bomb to almost finish off our Venusaur. Out comes my last Pokemon, which is Alolan Golem. Alolan Golem versus Heracross. Obviously, those counters are really going to hurt. I fire off a Rock Blast, and that bug typing is not enough. It takes down the Heracross. Going to the next round, I open Vespiquen. He opens Shiny Vigoroth. This is exactly the matchup I wanted. He bails out into Noctowl. I go into Alolan Golem. I'm not even going to shield this. This is a farmable matchup, as Battle Hero would like to say. Again, another Sky Attack comes in, and I'm just below half health, but I have almost 2 Rock Blasts charged up. I'm going to fire off one. Vigoroth is in here, and the counters are taking me down, and I'm not able to get to a second move. I have 2 really solid Vigoroth counters. I decide to go here with Heracross. I'm going to shield just because Heracross is a little squishier than Vespiquen. Body Slam hurts, but I'm just going to fire off these counters and almost take down the Vigoroth. Out comes Fortress, and I fire off a Megahorn. I switch into Vespiquen here. He's got no shields. This is going to be a war of attrition, but let's see how we do. I'm going to block this, knowing that it's going to be Rock Tomb, and that would crush my Vespiquen pretty badly. I Bug Bite down a little bit more, and then fire off a Bug Buzz. He brings out Vigoroth with almost no health left. Vespiquen takes that Body Slam, and the Bug Bites win us the match. That's it for this early Jungle Cup practice. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much. See you next time.